Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, pray silence for Robert Aldridge, the Right Honourable Lord Provost of the City of Edinburgh.
Good afternoon, everyone. Your Royal Highness, citizens of Edinburgh, Lord Dean of Guild, Deacon Convener of Trades, visiting principal riders, visitors from the many riding towns of Scotland and those from further afield. It's with enormous pleasure that today I welcome the captain of the trained bands and his followers to the Mercat Cross in the heart of the Old Town on the day of the 2025 riding of the Marches. The first record of an inspection of Edinburgh's common land was in 1579. Since then, the city has expanded and much of the common land has been lost. In these ancient times, when the horse was the only mode of transport, the captain would mount up and lead my predecessor and burgesses of the time out beyond the Flodden Wall to inspect the common land. In these times, mounted messengers were also accustomed to bringing tidings to the city of war and of peace. In 1946, City Treasurer Murray, acting as captain at the head of the riding of the Marches, ceremonially brought news of the end of the Second World War. We remember with sensitivity the ultimate sacrifice that so many people made during this war and many before it. So could I now ask that we observe 1 minute's silence for the fallen of all wars. Thank you.
My Lord Provost, citizens of Edinburgh, visiting principals and guests. On the 7th of September 2012, in the presence of the Edinburgh Lass, I inspected the flood and wall boundary of our ancient town from Netherbow to Westport and found it to be intact. Today, Sunday the 14th of September 2025, with these riders as witnesses, I rode the marches of our capital city, the southernmost point of the drum, where the city of Edinburgh Borough was buzzed at the former home, our Mercat Cross. It is with great honour that I now report to you that the citizens of Edinburgh are in good heart and the Edinburgh marches are clear. My Lord Provost, I now have pleasure in returning to your safekeeping the City of Edinburgh banner in the condition I received it, unsullied and unstained.
One week ago today, the Deputy Lord Provost charged you to inspect the boundaries of our capital city and return this banner to me, unsullied and unstained. I congratulate you and your lass on the excellent manner in which you have carried out your duties. 3 cheers for the Edinburgh captain. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Thank you very much. And now might I invite Her Royal Highness, the Princess Royal, to make some remarks on this, the conclusion of our Edinburgh 900 celebrations. Your Royal Highness.
Lord Provost, citizens of Edinburgh, Captain of Riding and Tartan Mass. May I say it's a pleasure to join you today on, as always, an important day, but maybe particularly as we help end the celebrations for the 900th anniversary of the City of Edinburgh. The celebrations were started last July by His Majesty the King and the Queen, and you have taken several opportunities to celebrate, highlight just what Edinburgh has achieved in those 900 years. But it is a long time since 1124, when King David I established Edinburgh as a royal borough. And I think we should take a moment to also remember how lucky we are that things have improved so much since then. But this is a journey that spans centuries, a very difficult thing to reflect, even over the year that you have taken. But a city shaped by resilience, intellect, creativity, and the community as it's reflected here today. And this, the riding of the Marches, is something that really connects this city to its history, but also this is an event which is part of its present and its future. So a huge thank you to the City of Edinburgh Council, all their community partners, the cultural institutions and volunteers who have made all of these celebrations possible throughout this year. And there have been over 50 funded civic and community events around the city. There have been exhibitions, art and culture, guided walks in all sorts of places, including the Portobello Toddler's Hut, but I'm not sure who that was for. Museums and archives, objects from 9 centuries, a tricky decision. Open days inviting the public into hidden architectural treasures across the city. There have been celebrations of shorter periods of time, Eric Liddell's centenary service, which I had the pleasure of attending, the 200th anniversary of James Braidwood's fire service, also of course very much an Edinburgh institution, and the 900th anniversary of St Giles Cathedral. A very big scene with over 1,000 school pupils in Yasha Hall. And this year's Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo also highlighted Edinburgh's 900 years. And Edinburgh sensibly has an inaugural tartan parade. And as you come up here, that is very much in evidence. But there is a real future here, and we should never underestimate the value of anniversaries in reminding us what has been so good about the past and the people who made it. But it is an opportunity to link that with the present and give you the confidence to plan for the future. So thank you all here for helping to celebrate Edinburgh in its 900 years, not just the place, but the people and the future. Thank you, Lord Provost.
Well, thank you very much, ma'am. Could I now invite Piper Stuart Curry to play the March to St Giles, specially composed for the Edinburgh 900 celebrations. That's a slight technical issue. We will move straight to dispersal now. So thank you very much indeed for your attendance, everybody, and a safe journey home. Thank you so much for being here to celebrate the riding of the marches.
And let's have one final round of applause for the official principal party and honoured guests. And the horse cavalcade will now exit the event arena by heading down the Royal Mile towards Holyrood Palace.
I guess they must have been something else. 结束了。